Now, October 31st, you were retired, but what was the news like for you when you heard what happened?
Well, it was an eye-opener. It was an eye-opener. I never thought it would close, but things happen.
Now, your sons were both there. Now, tell me about that day, October 31st.
We were, it was a sad day. We got some phone calls on it. We weren't at the mill. We were actually on vacation. But we got the phone calls that morning at 6:30 in the morning and woke my brother up to the news. Eye-changing event.
Now, did you have any inkling it was coming?
We did not.
Yeah. October 31st, what was that like for you?
So all three of us were in North Dakota on a duck hunting trip. And that night, we got a few phone calls from some friends at the mill that were talking about some Memphis corporate level HR people that they recognized were in town and wanted to know if we knew what was going on. We didn't. We didn't think anything of it. The next morning when, like my brother said, he woke me up and said, Jeremy, they just shut the mill down. And we were 1,700 miles away from home.
So did you come back home immediately or did you finish your
That's a
trip?
story in itself. Our wives were they were very, very upset, and they called us, and we actually packed up. We were coming home a week early, and then we sat down and thought about it and said, let's just stay. There's nothing we can do at home. We stayed.
So you had no idea this was going to happen. There was no inkling that the mill was going to shut down.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, we had orders. We had customers. It was a rolling effect from the spinoff years ago where IP spun off two of our machines. It trickled downhill from there.
Now, one thing I've heard other people say is that, they're upset the mill shut down, but they're equally as upset the way that the mill handled the shutdown. Not informing people, just springing it on them at 7 a.m. one morning. Is that your feeling about?
That's corporate level. There's a way they handle that, and they handled it the way that we have seen happen in the past with other mills.
How about you? What was your thoughts on that?
About the same with it, yeah.
Okay. So October 31st, you probably had no clue how you were going to bounce back from that. So how long did it take you to determine, we're going to get into the pool business?
Well, luckily the pool business has been going on since. I think my dad built his first pool in the early 90s, just for fun. He built his own pool, and then he had been building it since the 90s. In 2004, he became an LLC and was able to retire after building some clientele in 2016. And then he's just been building it the years. So it was when we knew we had to walk out the gates at the mill, we knew we had opportunity we could take. It was some risk involved, and still risk involved, but we're willing to take it.
So, did you go to him? Did he come to you? How did it happen?
We were all together. He said, "I guess we're building pools now."
Okay, so when y'all were together out of state, and you heard the news, y'all started talking about it right away.
Started talking about our options because IP did lay options out for both of us for relocation and other opportunities to move away from home. But being born and raised here, we take any opportunity we had right here.
So what got you? You were at IP at the same time you were building pools. Yeah. So how did you do that? I mean, how did you handle both things at the same time?
I work morning shift at the mill and work on pools in the evening.
So how were you by yourself at the time?
Well, Jeremy helped a little bit when he was off.
Right.
But mostly by myself.
So, and what made you want to do this?
Just a family business, getting in it. And like I said, we helped out when we were younger doing it. We got on at the mill, worked the shift work and all, and we got in the way a little bit, but we helped when we could.
We do. We have installs. One of our installs right here at Ron Charlton's house. We've built over 60 pools in Georgetown County over the past 2 decades, mostly in the evenings and on off days, vacations, and Dad doing it full time. But now that we're full time, no longer IP employees as of January 5th, we got some social media going, and see how it goes.
So you build pools from scratch. Do you also clean them?
We do.
Maintain them?
We have over 60 residential contracts where we clean We clean pools. This is one of them. Gets cleaned every week. We also have commercial contracts such as Debbie South Island, Belle Isle. They're big commercial pools. We have some of those contracts as well.
Yeah. Now, what do you enjoy most about the pool business?
Being outside. Being outside is a good part about it. Make your own schedule with it. It's a little different than IP structure, but it's nice being outside.
Now, how can people get in touch with you if they want a pool or need one maintained?
Facebook. Yep, Palmetto Pools. Palmetto Pools.
Okay.
Georgetown, South Carolina.
Is there a phone number they can call?
There is.
Okay. What do you know? What?
843-325-1008.
Okay.
Or 546-7245. No, it's our whole income. I mean, I have 3 kids. My brother has 2 kids. I got one going to college next year, the Citadel, and I got one that just got a driver's license and getting a car, and all of a sudden you don't have that steady income coming in, and it's more of a hustle and get it than it is a routine paycheck with a national paper.
What do you want to say to the community, the way they've supported you guys, the whole mill over the...
Oh, it's definitely a small niche crowd around here. They definitely support us. Being local, we know a lot of people. They've been very supportive.
So what do you want to say? I mean, what's your thoughts about everything that's transpired, you being a long-time employee of IP?
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Let them take over.
Okay.